In today's video,
A disgruntled boyfriend blew up his girlfriend's home after she asked him to leave.
It says £53, 28 litre.
Yeah.
And look at how much I have in my car.
A woman in her 20s is leaving the Labyrinth nightclub. She is ganged, you know what, by several men.
Carlo, I'm here because I'm here to arrest you. That's on suspicion with sexual communications with a and suspicion of possession of indecent imagery.
oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. And what's going on in the country just makes no sense to me. The country is actually falling to shit. I've seen so many clips online that make me feel like we're living in a movie. Honestly, it's getting that bad in the country. I'm literally just looking at clips on my phone, getting some ready for this compilation, and this one is going to be extremely interesting. I'm going to need you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're newly watching. We've got a compilation of disturbing clips that prove the UK is totally finished. Let's get into it.
Yes, so apparently guys, the news channels are now saying that you need to stop feeding birds in the UK because apparently they have a parasitic infection in the throat that's causing them to die off. I'm sorry? Stop feeding birds because they have an infection in the throat that's causing them to die off. So it has nothing to do with all of that shit they're spraying in the sky. It has nothing to do with the sudden swings in temperatures. Nothing to do with the lack of sunlight, which all life relies on. I don't care what you say. It's this little parasitic infection in their throat. Listen, come close. If you believe that, you're thick as shit. At this rate, guys, there ain't gonna be no life in a few years' time. Just a quick one. Where's all the bees gone? With no bees, do you know what happens? Crops can't get pollinated. That is bad. Alfalfa and sprouts and all that stuff that feeds the livestock too, that can't get pollinated. There will be food shortages. But hey, it's not like that's their plan. Or is it? Some people can be led astray, but not me.
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
People have a problem with the way the security guards dealt with this thief. I don't see no issue here, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I see no issue here. In fact, I give credit to these security guards for dealing with the guy the way they dealt with him.
A disgruntled boyfriend blew up his girlfriend's home after she asked him to leave. Paul Solway deliberately cut a gas pipe and set fire to a chair, sparking a huge explosion. The terrace house in Derby was destroyed and 2 neighbouring homes had to be demolished because of damage caused by the blast. Solway and the family dog had to be rescued from the rubble. He suffered serious burns and was in hospital for several weeks. The dog made a full recovery. Solway, 58, of no fixed address, admitted 6 counts of damaging property, being reckless as to whether life was endangered following the incident in June 2025. He has now been jailed for 11 years.
Hold on. I heard that the dog was okay, and I'm glad to hear that the dog was okay, but what about his girlfriend? That is shocking. Look at that. That is a proper explosion. That car that's driving by is extremely lucky as well.
We need to have a serious conversation with you. I would suspect that you wouldn't want to have this conversation in front of your family members. I'm more than happy to do it. I'm more than happy to open it up and, you know, really embarrass you if that's what it comes to. But we're going to have to phone the police. Yeah, the police will come here. Yeah.
You've come here, you've got no proof, you've accused him of all
We've got
this different
a lot of
but
proof.
you've not shown any proof, you've not
Well,
provided
it's because you're there. It's because you're there,
The
really.
company that you're with, you've not given any details on
Oh, it's because you're there, like, you know, if we were having a conversation without you there, you know, it'd be completely different. But we didn't want to...
My dad's got nothing to hide, otherwise he wouldn't want me here, he wouldn't want his wife here.
Right.
He doesn't do anything, he's with
Right.
his wife 24/7. If he's not at work with his wife, then he's at home.
Okay.
But when he goes to the toilet or on breaks or whatever.
He's been bashing his bishop at work. He has. Relieving himself, in his words. And telling the child that that's what he's going to do.
Oh man, what have we got going on? And it's just gross, isn't it? And his daughter standing there, gotta hear that. I swear to you, over the past couple of years, ladies and gentlemen, the amount of PDFs that have been exposed is unreal. It's unreal.
This is the moment a probation officer kisses her convicted murderer lover while visiting him in prison. Bethany Dent Reynolds was jailed earlier this month over her inappropriate relationship with Kieran Robinson. Woolwich Crown Court, the 27-year-old began a romantic relationship with the killer after meeting him at HMP Belmarsh. Robinson...
So bad. She is a probation officer. She is someone that is meant to help criminals rehabilitate their lives. And she is there dating a convicted murderer. Oh my God.
26 and his cousin were both jailed for 23 years for murdering a teenager in West Dulwich, South London in the summer of 2020. Dent Reynolds continued to visit Robinson after he was moved to HMP Loudon Grange, Nottinghamshire. Dent Reynolds of Forest Hill in South East London was jailed for 8 months after admitting misconduct in a public office.
Must have been that delusional. This guy is in jail for murder and you're going there to visit him and you're a probation officer, getting caught on camera kissing him and hugging him, and you're religiously going to the jail to visit him. Doesn't make any sense.
8 liter. Look how much I have in the car. Look, 32 miles. Well, if I press it one time, look, just one time. Look, the money going without my hand is here. Look, I press it one time. Look.
The money's still going up.
Here. Nothing, and it charge you.
Oh, wow.
Nothing coming out.
So they're not even... So this petrol station is not even giving you petrol, but they're charging you. They're using machines that glitch, that charge you more than they're supposed to be charging you, and they're not even giving you their petrol.
That's just in case.
Can you, yeah, look, can you just come with me just to confirm?
Yeah.
Look, here, I put £53, yeah? It says £53,
Yeah.
28 litre.
Yeah.
And look at how much I have in my car. 30 miles.
Yeah.
It was already there, that 30 miles.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
hasn't done anything.
Here, these are same issue.
Yeah.
You guys have same issue.
Yeah.
He has same issue.
I'm
This is his
called
car.
Brazen. I live across the road, and that's my vehicle.
Yeah.
So basically, this petrol station is ripping people off, taking their money but not giving them no petrol. The guy had 30 miles when he topped up. He's put £50 in. It's giving him 28 litres worth of petrol. He's still got 30 miles there. Those other people there also got the same problem. This guy and the other 2 guys, they've all got the same problem. They're paying money and getting no petrol. That is crazy.
Guys, the absolute worst fucking news coming in. Breaking news. So police are appealing for any information whatsoever because it's in the very early stages. This attack happened early hours Saturday morning in Epsom in Surrey, UK.
I heard about this.
So, a woman in her 20s is leaving the Labyrinth nightclub and it's between 2 and 4 a.m. in the morning. She leaves the nightclub and obviously on her way home, she's alone and she is ganged, you know what, by several men. This happened on Ashley Road, right outside, right near the Methodist Church. This woman in her 20s, she is being supported. She's being supported by specialist officers. I can't even begin to imagine what this woman went through and the fear and what she's going through right now. Obviously, officers don't have a lot to go off right now as it happened early hours Saturday morning between 2 and 4 a.m. But was you in that nightclub? Did you leave around that time? Was you in that area? Was you driving by in your car? Did you notice a group of men? Anything suspicious at all in that area at that time? Please get in touch with Surrey Police who are dealing with it.
It just goes to show you that you're not safe anywhere. I'm not overly familiar with Epsom, but I actually thought that area was a decent enough area.
As you say, but the police are stressing at the moment that this is very early into their investigation. They are searching for witnesses, they are searching for clues that could help find those responsible. The attack happened outside Epsom Methodist Church just over there, here on Ashley Road in the very early hours of Saturday morning, as you say. A woman in her 20s raped by several men. Now, I've spoken to someone who lives nearby who was woken up that morning by the police response, by police dogs combing through people's gardens at around 4 a.m. Police say they suspect the woman was followed after leaving a nightclub, which actually is just 100 metres that way in the town centre. We are really close to the middle of town here. The nightclub is called Labyrinth. It's kind of in a small shopping centre. This is a traditional Surrey market town, but the nightlife here can go on quite late. It can be quite busy. So police are hoping there may be potential witnesses. There may be people who have dash cam footage taken passing through the areas.
Come on, there should be CCTV footage. There should be so much more than they're actually telling us about. There isn't even a description at this point. Bearing in mind, it's Monday today. It's been 48 hours since this incident took place, and we still don't have a description.
Their cars, they're asking for people with such material to come forward. In the time I've been here, I've seen a number of CCTV cameras, including outside the nightclub itself. So that may provide some hope that those...
It's like, what does it provide? What have you seen through the CCTV? No description is the description. Like, what are we going on about?
Suspects can be identified. The woman herself, police say, is being supported by specialist officers. This is obviously a horrendous incident. People I've spoken to said they cannot believe it's happened on their...
Again, it is truly shocking, but when you're not given no details about the incident, how the hell are you expecting people to help? But there's no information whatsoever, no description of the men, not even a description of the victim. They're asking people to come forward. Like, logically think of it. If there's a nightclub, how many groups of people are you going to see?
Travelling to Europe soon? Well, there are new border controls that you need to know about, and they're set to come into force from today. The new scheme is called the Entry-Exit System. It's all digital, and it's designed to track when non-EU citizens, including from the UK, enter these 29 European countries, which is called the Schengen area. So what's changed? The main difference is that you'll no longer get your
Is that you no longer need digital ID, we're going to do it this way instead.
passport stamped. Instead, the first time you use the new system, your fingerprints and photo will be taken, and your passport will be scanned. You'll also have to answer some questions like
It's creating a new profile.
where you'll be staying and if you've got enough money in the bank. You can read more about the changes.
Oh no, imagine that. They're going to ask you questions about where you're staying, but how much money do you have in your bank? Imagine you got some delusional person that just makes up some number. Oh, I've got £11,000 in my bank because they want to look like they're Mr. Big Shot or Mrs. Big Shot. Then they get told to open their online banking. What? Yes, can we see your online banking, please? Otherwise, we're not accepting you in the country.
On the link below. This registration will be valid for 3 years with details verified on each trip you go on during that period. This
So every 3 years, you're going to have to update it. This is some next level border control, isn't it?
system has been gradually introduced from October, but not all airports will be fully rolling it out from Friday the 10th of April. There have been long queues at some European airports, and there are warnings that delays could be worse during busy holiday periods. The European Commission has indicated that suspending the checks to help ease queues will be allowed at busy times until September.
What in the Broken Britain roundup? This is what's been going today. Headlines that you won't see on mainstream media. Bullshit is this. So straight out the gates, the Home Office have announced that British taxpayers cannot be expected to fund the lives of those who exploit the system or break our laws. Asylum support and accommodation will only be available to those who play by the rules. There's a big one from them. Next up, there are protests in 15 major cities across the UK to do with cost of living. Have you seen what's going on in Ireland? Because they are really making headway. And more. Keir Starmer has said that they can't stop the Russian tankers because they're worried that the people on board would seek asylum in the UK and there might be spies. Who'd have thought? And last but not least, the good old Irish. They're cracking on. I think they're actually on day 5 now, but here's some images. They are stopping all traffic on motorways. They're blocking petrol stations. They've had enough. Everybody said that the revolution would start in Ireland.
Why is it that everybody on Vinted has lost their marbles? If I list something as £12, why are you messaging me £6? Question mark? No, because that's not the price. That's not the price that's on it. That's not the price that's on it. You're already getting like a 70% discount because it's already not the price that I originally paid.
To be fair, there's so many vintage scams going on. Everyone is trying to finesse the app.
For the piece. But now you want to ask me if I'm now going to additionally decrease the price by 50%. Why? Why would I do that? We're not at an auction. I'm not sitting there going £5, £5, £12, £1, £5, £4, £5, £5, £3, £3, sold. That's not what we're doing here. It's listed as a price. That's the price that you'll pay. Otherwise, come off my page. People are so cheeky. I had something listed on my page as £5 and someone asked me if I would give it to them for £1. You can't even buy 2 Freddos for £1 anymore, but you want me to release this for £1. I was so flabbergasted and I was distraught and I was in dismay. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I have pussy-o on my bio and I wasn't aware of it. So I'm actually going to double check that to make sure. The price is the price. The price on it is the price you'll pay.
Hey bro, how you gonna get in front of me? How you gonna get in front of me?
I was standing before you, bro.
No, you wasn't, bro. I was right here, you know.
I was standing before you, bro.
No, you wasn't, bro.
Look at the cashier where she knows it's about to kick off.
What do you want to do?
Actually, that went left in less than 12 seconds.
A 6-year-old girl lives in this flat. When I arrived to deep clean it, I found rotten food on every surface, mountains of dirty clothes and rubbish, and flies and maggots everywhere. I was told that the mother had been...
6-year-old kid lives in that flat. With who? By herself?
Carla, I'm here because I'm here to arrest you. That's on suspicion with sexual communications with a and suspicion of possession of indecent images. Alright. I appreciate this shock, and it's not a sort of small matter, but do you understand everything that I've said to you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a parent's continuing nightmare. That's what the mother of a teenager groomed over Roblox has just told me outside court here in Manchester. Carlo Tritter was 18 when he started messaging his 14-year-old victim on the gaming platform. He'd soon convinced her they were in a romantic relationship and asked her to send him explicit pictures. Soon the relationship moved offline too, and Tritter began sending her gifts and food to her family home hundreds of miles away in Manchester. When her mum became concerned, she reported it to the police, but the ordeal didn't stop there. Tritter, even though he was warned not to speak to the girl again, didn't listen. Instead, he started contacting her and her friends, turning up at her house, sending her cards, and even called social services on her mum. He was arrested multiple times, including for trying
social services on her mum
to intimidate the girl into dropping the charges. And then in December, he was charged with offences and intimidating witnesses and criminal damage. The victim and her mum are being kept anonymous for legal reasons, but I spoke to her mum outside court. She told me that the whole ordeal has been like a scary movie, and that she holds Roblox partially responsible. She called the game
Roblox is another platform that just literally needs to be shut down.
Platform a playground for predators, and warned parents to keep an eye on what their children are doing online. We reached out for comments. They said, "We are deeply saddened to hear of this troubling case. With more than 144 million daily active users of Roblox, cases of harm are rare, but we know any incident of harm is one too many, and we're committed to building safeguards designed to prevent that from happening." Roblox requires all users to go through age checks in order to communicate on our platform, with the system designed to limit communications to people of similar ages and those they already know. Our policies firmly prohibit any kind of child exploitation, and we have extensive safety systems in place to help prevent user-to-user image sharing, limit chat for younger users, and block the sharing of personal information. This is a case that started online on Roblox, but very quickly moved into the real world. For the family involved, they'll be hoping that this real-world nightmare is something they can now wake up from.
This insane footage shows the moment a brazen thief stole a handbag from a Soho pub. Without realising it contained a £2 million Fabergé egg. CCTV shows 29-year-old Algerian thief Enzo Conticello grabbing the bag whilst the unaware victim drank with friends in London's West End. Her Givenchy handbag didn't just carry a purse and a laptop. There was an extremely rare Fabergé egg, luxury watch worth more than £2 million, and the most expensive bottle of Irish whiskey ever made inside.
Hold on, a watch that was worth more than £2 million? Or are we talking about the egg? Is the egg worth more than £2 million? It was the egg, it's the egg. I was thinking there's no way that watch was worth more than £2 million, bro.
Stealing it, Conticello used the victim's bank cards to buy drinks and cigarettes in a co-op and a Nisa local. He's now been jailed for more than 2 years, but the Fabergé egg and the watch both remain missing to this day.
Oh, he hit the jackpot. He hit the jackpot, bruv. He's going to put a guy on serve like 10 months. He's going to get less than that. Remember, he's in there for theft. As long as he keeps his head down. Yeah, he's been given 2 years. That's 12 months. Good behavior. Bring that down to about 8 months, 9 months. Bruv, this guy's out in no time. 2 million eggs still sitting there plus the watch. Imagine he actually just threw it in the bin. He didn't even know what he had. Oh my God, this guy would be sitting there pissed. And then you gotta think, who's walking around with a £2 million egg just in their bag? Maybe that was some type of insurance job. I don't know.
He just assaulted me.
Get him out, I swear, he's just trying to... Get out!
Get him out, I swear. I'll lose my job.
Yeah. Wait, someone.
That is loads of phones in here.
All stolen.
That's all phones.
Yep, all them stolen phones, they go directly to their source and sell them, make money instantaneously. A lot of these phones that we're seeing here, some of them are going to be fake ones from abroad, but a lot of them are going to be stolen ones.
UK is the most unserious place in the world. These men are doing recruitment ads to join the army, and you know what the salary is? 26 bags. £26,000. There's people in retail that are making more. But they want you to go join the army and risk your life for 26 bags, bro. The audacity of this country is absolutely insane. If I had this kind of audacity, I would have went somewhere in my life by now. That's the one thing I should have learned from this country, the audacity.
It's true though, how do they expect people to go and join the army and risk their life for a poxy £26,000 a year? Not even like £26,000 a month. Or we'll set your family up like for life. No, we'll just give you like less than what they're paying in retail stores. Strictly no pigeons permitted in this area, except bank holidays. Who put that up? Is there someone there controlling the pigeons or something? This is crazy. This is in Chelmsford. They put this up in Chelmsford. Really?
Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Stop pushing it. Count. Stop. You don't listen. Stop. I will go through it. Just give me whatever you have. Stop it. No, I can see you. Give me here. Give me. You don't go. Stop it. It will talk it. Stop this bastard. What's wrong with you?
Man's on some madness. Man's on some madness. Watch when he pulls out this bag now. What the fuck?
So this took place a few nights ago in Beckenham, ladies and gentlemen, and it's absolutely wild. I don't know what's going on here. Clearly after a party, fight broke out, everyone's gone berserk, and people almost died. Look at this lady here, look, oh my God. The door's open, they're reversing, nearly took her out. Anyway, we're going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. I need to know exactly what you guys are thinking after watching those clips right there. Plenty more of these videos uploading, so don't go anywhere. If you are newly watching, be sure to subscribe to the channel and share these videos. Tell a friend to subscribe also. Hit that like button, leave all your thoughts and all your comments down below, turn your notification bells on, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.